lot of creators have been using this particular method to get their 4,000 watch hour for monetization. I'm going to be showing you how to do that in this video. But if after watching this video from beginning to the end and you did not understand, then you now come to me privately, maybe in my WhatsApp or in my email saying, I don't understand. Can you explain to me? I need to let you know that I am going to be charging for it, because this particular method is a method that people are actually using to get their channel monetized, get their 4,000 watch hour, and they are collecting money to help creators do this. But I am actually teaching these guys for free, totally free. Just make sure you watch it from beginning to the end. If you come to me in my WhatsApp, I will charge for it. So watch it. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section. I'm going to be responding in the comment section, but anything outside comment section to my WhatsApp or to my email, I will be charging for it. Let's go. So guys, the next thing I need you to do is to head over to your YouTube mobile app, just like the one you're seeing on your screen right now. So yeah, I'm actually recording this way for you guys. Whenever I try to screen record directly using my phone, it's usually blank. In fact, I've tried like 2 or 3 times right now before I decided to use the second phone to record to you guys. So please just bear with us. And before you proceed to this particular method, make sure you have your video ready. Your video could be 30 minutes long or 1 hour long. That is actually fine. But please, because you know you need 4,000 watch hour, you don't want to be using 5 minute or 2 minute or 3 minutes video, because it won't really fly. And I also need to let you know that you can actually stick with your niche. You don't have to go out of your niche. You can still stick with your niche. Just make sure that the video you're using is a very good video. In fact, your best video. And what next? Okay, so after all of that is done and you have your video ready, the next thing for you to do is to now click on this plus sign right here. So once you click on this plus sign, you can see I'm actually here on this live. If yours is on short, make sure it's on live. So let me just close this video first, because it's not like this is not a video that I'm showing myself. So let me close this. Okay, so after this is closed, then the next thing I need you to do, you just click on this pencil icon, because you need optimization. If it's not optimized, it will just be there. That's why I see some people, they do live nowadays, it will just be there because it's not optimized, especially as a new creator. The way YouTube is now programmed now, you know, initially before you can do your live stream without filling in all of these details, and YouTube will still push it. Yeah, but right now, for new channels, you need to properly optimize. The algorithm needs to understand. If you have your thumbnail ready, that's perfect. Just come right here, upload your thumbnail. But I don't have a thumbnail ready, but if you have yours ready, just come right here, upload your thumbnail. Change your title, let it suit what the video you're uploading is about. Then make sure that this visibility is public, because if it's private, nobody's going to get to see it. You need people to see it. That's why you have to leave it as public. Remember, it's 4,000 public watch hour, not private watch hour. And for this audience, please always choose no, it's not made for kids, because if you choose yes, your view is going to be limited. So the next thing for you to now do, add description. This part here, you can just click it. Remember, like I said, to optimize, add description of what is actually related. Then let me go back here. So the next thing that is for this location, please don't choose any location, because you don't want YouTube limiting or restricting your views here to a certain category of people. Yeah, so just leave it. Then for this screencast, you have to toggle this on. So once you toggle this on, you click on next. So once you click on next, click on got it. Then, so let's just wait and give it a few times. So you can see, click on next, share one app. So then you will now choose the app you want to use. Okay, let me choose this one, my gallery. Oh my God. So sorry guys, I had to take that away because of YouTube community guidelines. So this is actually my gallery. So let me just choose this particular video of my daughter. Yeah, so you can see, because as if you notice, if you look at this part here, you can see it's moving left, like this green, you can see it's moving right. It's because I'm talking and the audio here is still on. So if I go live like this, whatever I'm saying in the background is going to be interfering with this main video. You can see it. But if I toggle this off right now, you can see the green has stopped moving. So anybody listening to this live right now cannot hear what I am saying again, because I have toggled the live, but they can hear the video if I unmute this. You can see if I unmute this, you can see this particular video is not long. Let me pause it. I can unmute this and then I can increase the volume. Let me try and increase the volume. You can see. So that's if I want them to, you know, actually get to see. I can increase the volume. I can reduce it, you know. So is this volume that would be reflecting on the live, this particular one here, but my own background voice is not going to be heard anymore. And also after that is done, you can choose to loop. Remember what I said, if you're using a 30-minute video, you can choose to loop it. If you're using a 1 hour video, you can decide not to loop it. Just leave it and let it play as long as you still have other videos, because this particular method is not a one-time method. It's a repeated method that you have to do. So once all of that has been done, let's say, like, okay, let us assume that you have a 30-minute video right here and then you're looping it. And also, I need to let you know, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, that your entire screen, whatever you're doing, is going to be visible to them. So make sure you are using a phone that you are not really using. Maybe because it will not be nice when calls and messages are interrupting, because whatever you do will pop up. So you can do it in the middle of the night when you're sleeping, when you're sure that nobody's going to call you, or you can do it during the day if you have a second phone that you don't really use. Maybe nobody have the number. So you can do it, or you can put your phone on DND just so you don't get distracted and people that are watching your life don't get, don't feel a certain way and they don't feel disconnected. So, and also when you're ready, everything is set, just click on this part that says go live. Let me click on it. You can see going live. Yeah, I'm so sorry. The whole phone is shaky and all. It's not even making me balance. You can see the stream has started. You can see if you look right up, nobody has joined because I just started a few seconds ago. No likes here. So I just have to leave this and let it run and make sure that my phone is charging so that my battery does not go off. So now let me now face you guys. Let's conclude this particular video. So guys, this is a method I believe you want to try. So if you'll be trying this method, let me know in the comment section. And if you have questions, please put it down in the comment section. See you again in our next video. Bye guys.